Hi guys, so this is just going to be a quick video showing our collection of pop figures between the three of us, mine and Angel's being the most prominent, and I also have a few little other toys I figured were kind of related and you guys might be interested in, so I threw them in as well.
Yes, because who doesn't love Pops?
Come on.
Everybody loves Pops. Like, they just exploded on the market for the last few years. At one point, they're probably going to get oversaturated and not be as popular, and definitely not as expensive like those crazy ones, but for right now, we all love Pops, minus somebody sitting to our left.
I kind of hate how much I like them, but I do, but I don't. Like, I don't want to buy toys, but I kind of like how cute they are. And I hate that I always like the rare ones that end up being like $130 because they're sold out.
But we also know that all of you have a lot of Pop figures, so show us your collection. Tag us in an Instagram post, tweet us, or reply with a video, and we'll shout you out on our next video because we all love Pops and we're going to be a nice little Poppy community.
Exactly. Tell us which ones are your favorite or which ones maybe you don't have that you want, and let's talk Pops. Let's talk toys.
It's time to pop.
Snap, crackle, pop, boys.
Pop, boys. All right, and then that's when we'll cut, and then we'll transition, and in like a few seconds you can start and do so.
Okay.
3.
Alright, so I'm going to walk you through kind of all of my Pops and I guess like where I came about them. This is Little Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland. He's clear on the bottom. I don't know if it shows up too well on camera, but he's a Hot Topic exclusive. They have a couple different models of him. He's supposed to be like disappearing. Then this is Cogsworth, just regular one, nothing too crazy or special there. Rob actually got me this one time when I was having a bad day. That's Disgust from Inside Out. She's adorable, and she actually stands, like we were discussing that a lot of the female characters are really top heavy, and she stands fine, not a problem. Then I have Maleficent, my favorite of all the Disney villains. I thought she looks really cool. There's two different models of Maleficent, the more classic green-faced one, and then there's like the Angelina Jolie as Maleficent remake, but I prefer the original. Then I have little Jasmine, my favorite of all the Disney princesses. She's one of the goofy ones that like barely stands, like sometimes if she's feeling up to it she will, but sometimes she just can't take the pressure of everyday life and she topples right over. And then kind of departing from all the Disney characters, Catbug! Most adorable. Love this little guy. Got him on sale at FYE. Don't regret anything. Then I have Vanellope, one of my other favorite Disney characters. She's really tiny. Like, I was kind of surprised to see how small she is in comparison to the other Pops. I realized that she's a child, and I guess the other Pop figures are supposed to be like adult-sized, but she's pretty tiny, like in comparison to like Gudetama. You can see that Gudetama is pretty massive. So a little strange, but she's still cute. And just because of the relevance, I figured why not throw it in there. There's not many things that are Vanellope that are easily found on the market, but this is one of the other ones that I could find that actually Rob and our friend Xavier got for us. Shout out to Xavier for watching this video. It's a Disney Infinity figure, so it's not quite a Pop, but it's cute nonetheless and still in a similar realm. Then of course, next to these, if you saw my other Pop video, which we will annotate here so that you can go and view it, and I'll talk about how I got them in more detail because these are two of my more special ones of my collection, a little harder to find. These are both Gudetama, little, Asian sensation, little guy, Sanrio friend. And then, just because, this is one of the mystery box leche characters, and this is actually the rarest one, my favorite one, the soya milk. So I figured I'd throw him in there, got him at Barnes & Noble. And then...
show it off because you can't really see it because it's so tiny.
Little tiny green guy. And then while we're still talking about toys, I picked these both up at Comic-Con, and I used to collect yummy keychains with my friend, and they've become impossible to find. They're like a little mystery blind box, basically just adorable food with a face on a keychain. I think now they started making them again, but you still have to buy them online. Like, you can't readily find them anywhere, so when we went to Comic-Con and they had like a little stand of Yummy World stuff, I just couldn't really pass it up. So my favorite, actually, is this little kiwi. He's on a little thing, and I haven't really figured out what to do with him. My original thought was I was going to put him on my, my mirror on my car, my what is that called?
Rear view mirror?
Yes, that's
okay.
it. Rear view mirror. But it doesn't fit because this hole is like elastic, but it's too small. But he's still cute. He hangs out in my room. And then my bigger dude, this is my ice cream sandwich. I love him.
Who doesn't
He's just
love
so
ice cream
cute.
sandwiches?
So eventually, these will have a cute little place of display in my home. And that's it.
I like Gudetama because, like you said, it has little like butt, like little butt guy.
A little
Oh, no,
tiny
it's that
butt
one, it's that
is
one.
on the
Oh,
bacon one actually.
I see little butt.
But
guy.
I think it's very cool how they're both the same character, but like, and these are the only two styles so far that they make of Gudetama, by the way. I know they represent him a lot of ways in different things, but I think it's cool that they got it to look like a totally different character pretty much both times.
And you and Rob saw Inside Out, and you like both loved it, correct?
Oh,
I didn't get to
Inside
see
Out is great. If you haven't seen it, it's awesome. And Disgust seems to be the most difficult, I think, to find of all
It was for a while, yeah.
of all the different characters. Not even just Pops, just really in any variation of the figures, whether it's Disney Infinity or whatever. And I just think she's the cutest. She has the most relatable personality, I think. So I like her. I pretty much have all of my favorite Disney characters along with just some random like indie ones thrown in. So I'm happy with my collection.
Nice. It's like, it's quite a lot, but not like crazy a lot. So it's like a nice little collection. And
Just 9.
Yeah.
Not too bad. I one-upped you.
Yeah, I know.
Had to. No, just kidding.
And that was Christina's collection. We're gonna move on to Rob's right now after a quick transition.
So, my pop collection isn't so large. I've gotten 2 of them as gifts. One of them being Cosima from Orphan Black. I'm a big fan of the show. She's my favorite character.
Giant head.
Yeah, giant head. She has cool glasses on, and they're actually like legit glasses, not prescription right things. But it does not stand up. That's the issue with the female characters. She will not.
I feel like
tried very hard.
that might be one of the earlier renditions of pop figures. It seems like the earlier you go with the female characters, they just didn't get the whole.
She also has
weighting
very
down.
very thin feet, so it kind of doesn't work too well.
The females
so.
have these like bowed feet that are in like a V shape, and the male figures have an actual stance.
Yeah.
So it's like they
So
made them.
Cosima's just gonna take a little nap here because she can't stand up. She's gonna balance on her hair, her dreads, and my second one being good old Daniel Bryan.
Yes! 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 Yes!
I gotta say it doesn't really look like him too much. Do you?
I mean,
I mean,
the
as much as a
beard.
pop figure could
Yeah.
look like him.
I think they got the general gist as much as they could. Honestly, I don't know if I'd be able to pick that out of a crowd if you didn't tell me and say, "Oh yeah, that's Daniel Bryan."
Like even his tights aren't like necessarily him.
replicated.
Yeah, no, they're,
Like-
they're kind of just generic black and red, which I don't know.
I mean,
if I've ever
he's
seen.
worn it before. It's just not very obvious.
It
that
should
it's
say
him,
yes
but
or something.
it
like,
should
on
say
his-
something. Like
on his
this one might be
kneecaps.
like an older one though. It might have been when he was still knowing.
Hmm.
Or
So-
before in VS.
Because
it wasn't
he
era
doesn't
before
have
did
he
VS.
doesn't have quite long hair yet.
Yeah,
but
the scruffy.
I
It's
have
like
to
getting
say
there.
though that because of Daniel Bryan's retirement, I think that pop figure might actually be, coveted at
It's
this
either
point.
it's either gonna go up in price or go clearance. One of the two. That's the two options got here.
Well, they don't make him anymore because he's definitely an older variety. So I'm gonna say he's probably worth something.
He can stand sometimes. Sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes he
He's
just kind of
like,
falls
oh.
over because of his beard. But he can stand, unlike Cosima. So he's just gonna chill here.
And keep her company. And
Kiss
sniff
her
her
on the
hair.
forehead.
Kiss
Yeah.
her at the forehead. Actually, he can keep
Don't
her
tell
standing.
Don't tell Brie.
Yeah, don't.
See, no, they're gonna. No. Yeah.
Brie will
No,
be-
it doesn't even work.
Brie mode.
She just fell right in your face.
Destroy Cosima.
Yep. So that's my collection. I only got 2.
Okay.
So, that's it.
Woohoo! Short and sweet.
Alright. Now another transition time. I'm going to go with my collection. I keep mine in the box. I think it's easier for me to store in my room and shelving if I opposed to having them loose. So first up we have a Hot Topic exclusive Carnage that I got on sale because Christina led me to a coupon for Hot Topic because that's probably one of the only times I'll be on Hot Topic.
Right. Same.
Yeah. Yeah, they have a few shirts here and there and stuff when they have a Walking Dead sale too. Speaking of Walking Dead, I like to keep. I've collected mine in kind of a series, so I have 3 Walking Dead pops. One is the Governor.
Best character.
R.I.P. Governor. I have a season 3 Prison Yard Rick, and a season, is this 1 or 2? Season 1, Sheriff Rick. Love The Walking Dead, so any Walking Dead merch I can get my hands on, I will get. I went crazy this past Comic-Con. I bought like maybe $100 just worth of like Walking Dead stuff
We
by
witnessed.
myself. Yeah,
It was intense.
I got like a baseball bat, some other stuff, shirts. So I am a true like hardcore Walking Dead nerd fanboy. But now I think it's probably gonna get to that point where it's gonna be like the hip thing to like hate on it. I don't know if you feel that way. Like I don't know. I feel
mean,
like
I don't hate it.
I'm personally indifferent to it. I haven't seen enough of it to judge. I think I probably would be into it, but at the same time, every bit of the episodes that I've seen, maybe it's just a particular slow point, but like there's nothing going on.
Yeah.
Like the conversation is so slow that I'm like, I don't know if I could, I don't know if I personally have the patience to go through the slow parts to get to the really exciting
yeah,
stuff.
and I will admit it gets slow, but alas, Walking Dead. I have a Commander Shepard Mass Effect
Ooh.
pop. Luckily, I got Rob into Mass Effect finally after a few years. Better late than
It took a
never.
while.
Yeah, he just finished 2, and he's gonna play the DLC. Correct, Rob? What do you enjoy the Mass Effect series? Rob?
Oh, it's wonderful.
Mhm.
I have a John Cena character going full on Paragon.
Yeah, John Cena, Shepard Cena.
I kind of want to take a John Cena pop figure and just put that on.
Yeah.
That, just to make it more relevant.
There is a bunch of other Mass Effect pops I wanted to get, mainly Tali, but apparently that is higher in price, so screw that. And finally, I have some Star Wars, specifically Episode 7 pops. You know, all that merchandising. I have Rey, the female lead, aka, what am I going to say? Jedi, you know.
The Bay.
I was like,
The
there you go,
Jedi.
there
I
we
don't know,
go.
like,
The
spoiler,
Bay of
but...
Star Wars.
But Star Wars has made like $2 trillion
Ooh,
right now,
I need
so...
a Poe. I feel like you need the Poe round.
Nah.
There's good. Rey, you know, total badass. Also another total badass, Captain Phasma. She's gonna return in the next one, so I had to get this one. She's like super cool looking. The chrome armor with the cape. It's the cape that does it for me. I like love characters with capes. And finally, Kylo Ren. She's Kylo Renning up. She's hitting herself, getting all hyped, getting all angry.
You legit hurt yourself.
She's gonna yell traitor at some point.
Traitor!
Ben Solo, aka, and because I'm a Kylo Ren fanboy as well, because he's like the coolest villain of that movie. Maybe the Star Wars fans, Star Wars series, I don't know, that's just me. More of a Kylo Ren fan. So, Star Wars pops, Walking Dead pops, Mass Effect pops, and a random Carnage pop. And that is how I store it in my room, and that's why I like the boxes. So, there you have it. That is our pop
Rob
collection.
is gone.
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. You put a hole right here.
Yeah, put it in.
Here's Johnny.
So I hope you liked our pop collection, guys. As we said, definitely let us know which ones are your favorite. Maybe share what's in your collection. I'm sure that maybe some of you guys out there that collect probably have some of the ones that we do. So let us know. Let's talk some toys, and let us know if you'd like to see more toy-oriented videos, and maybe we can figure something out.
Yeah,
So
maybe we can get a special guest star in our show.
we'll figure something out.
Ja-
We have a friend.
Yeah.
We won't mention his name, but he's kind of obsessed with toys, and by kind of, I mean it's his whole life and it encompasses everything he does. So yeah, we'll see.
And there you have it.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Yep, as always,
Bye.
subscribe down the button on the below. Bye.